We're gonna try to go live again. I think this is pretty good. Set it up there, not too much light, but let me turn on. There we go, that's better. Turn on some lighting and do a very impromptu reading. We'll start out with some dice, just going live. I'm gonna start going on live more and more as I feel better. And here's Mars again showing up. And Aquarius. I don't know if you can see. Aquarius. And the number 3, all significant for me. Born in March. Aquarius is my placement. You can come in here. Mars is in Aquarius. I'm just doing live. You want to be on my live? Just kidding. What? No, we're out. This is why I'm just getting used to going live. Hold on. We are all out unless it's underneath there because I went to the laundromat and we're all out of the game. Want to be on my live? My daughter's in here, Deanna. Want to be on my live as a mock person? Like we can do a mock reading. I do need detergent. I'm gonna go to the laundromat with all those blankets in the car.
Yeah, but what else can I use?
A tiny bit. You can put a tiny bit of, tiny bit of, like Dawn, like a tiny bit, like maybe like a quarter worth. If worst case scenario. I love it. I love my job as mom. Okay, guys. Let's start off. So I'm going to do a reading that is random. It's timeless, but this is to introduce Gemini season. What's up, Geminis? What's up, Gemini season? I have my Gemini bracelet on. Go to Mercari. I think it's in my description box. I sell astrological, zodiac, different charms. This is Gemini bracelet. It's actually for sale. I'm wearing it because it's Gemini season. And so here we have something else that's for sale, actually. They're little jewelry or trinket boxes. And it's the Aries one. Which one is this? This is the Aquarius. In any case, I'm just going to be pulling out, shuffling different decks, so I don't know what ones we're going to do today, but it's just random live reading time. So we'll get started with these guys. Sun is now in Gemini. When I do this reading, it is May the 22nd. Or is this 23rd? And see what wants to pop out. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to do this more often, again, as I feel better. And there's our card. One card, put it up here. We'll reveal them all in a minute. These are fun little cards. They're actually from a board game I like to do. If you've ever been to my channel, do different kind of readings. I read anything as intuitive guidance for a reading or for messages that you guys are bound to be destined to hear for some reason, right? And here we go. This board game deals with songs and lyrics, so it may pertain to you, may not. Take what resonates, as they always have said in many of these videos. Leave what does not. And so, ooh, these wanted to come out, so we'll just make that a quick shuffle for these guys. And these ones are also different kind. This is 2. I love this is Draco, right? Constellation of Draco, yeah. I love this. They're just flashcards. Like I think 3 different sets of flashcards that have to do with the space, celestial objects, all that good stuff. So I can read it as interpreted by astrological means. If that makes sense. And one more shuffle. We'll cut the deck twice. Put some cards there. and read them that way. I'm going to start from there. Okay. There's 3 solar system, so that is what we're dealing with in our immediate area. That's how I read this card. Solar system. What is in our immediate vicinity? What's in our workplace? What's in our relationships that are immediate, the households that we live in, right? It could be even with our animals, with ourselves, with people. If you look at the big scope of things, the solar system is but one blip in the entire, Milky Way galaxy, and then the universe that we live in. I think there's multi-universe type beliefs here. So this is what we're dealing with in our vicinity. So that'll be a theme of the reading, what we're dealing with in our home, what we're dealing with in our engagements with people on a day-to-day, right? It could be where you go every day to pick up your coffee, right? There's some purpose and meaning that you go through repetitive cycles and patterns. Okay. And Uranus. Okay, interesting. So Uranus rules Aquarius. We did get the Aquarius dice that came up in the beginning of the reading. Uranus is an oddball. It is the 7th planet from our sun. It's the 3rd largest planet in our solar system. Talks about the discovery of William Herschel. Discovering Uranus is just a very, very intriguing planet. It's often talked about if you watch nerdy documentaries like I do about planetary stuff, talking about theories and why it happens to have a very different gravitational rotation. It wobbles, and it also is tilted on its axis in a very strange way. So there's theories out there talking about how something along the way of its path, right, its life path, its trajectory, it got moved, and it now is operating probably to its content in an unorthodox way. It's like that one song from Sesame Street. One of these kids is doing his own thing. One of these kids is doing the same, right? It's like, do you want to walk like everyone else, or do you want to be your own individual and operate in a very unorthodox way? So we're talking about our immediate family, maybe changing up the way we do things, maybe having an unorthodox approach to the way that we deal with our relationships, our home, our work environment. Things that, if it's broke, don't try to fix it. But this case scenario doesn't fit that metaphor or that phrase, right? If it's broke, maybe try something completely different that you never thought, like out of the box type of thing. And gravity, things that keep us in rotation, things that keep us in a pattern, things that keep us in a cycle, things that keep us centrifugal. Like I just said that word in the last reading, which is weird. Just centrifugal force, something that is a force that binds you, right, to your close-knit other fellow spiders in the spider web, right? Your planetary family, so to speak, metaphorically, people, the places, the things that you tend to habitually attend to, think about, worship, divulge, desire, get your hands wet into, but not quite go all the way, right? Those things that you keep on coming back to maybe needs to be changed up. Maybe try something completely out of the loop that you may have thought to yourself, oh, that doesn't sound so unpleasant, but I don't know if it's for me, right? Something like that. Go and try something that's completely out of your personality style. That is not dangerous, of course. It's something that you've desired or you've thought about or you've contemplated and been like, oh, that's not my thing, surfing, but I wonder, like, just go take a chance on something, the gravity that binds us, right? Look at this, the earth, and the force that keeps us grounded. That's another message. The things and people around us that are habitual don't always have to be changed up. If there's something, though, that is not making you feel grounded, and some place where you can be steady and secure, right? Gravity places us on the ground where we're secure, where we're stable, right? So if there's something in your immediate environment, your work, your place of, pleasure, like your hangout, your place of worship, your home, of course, your relationships, if things are not in an alignment, so to speak, something that is making you feel grounded, like gravity, secure in your place, not having to worry about floating and being out of control in a way, then change it up like Uranus. Okay, beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Put those 3 there. And the Emperor, yes, take control. So funny that we got Mars yesterday and today on the dice. This is major arcana card in traditional tarot. The Emperor signifies always to me an Aries. Sometimes people read it as an Aquarius. An Aries, to me, this is talking about a leadership quality of the divine masculine, something that is favorable of aggression and conflict if need be, of taking priority in the long-term outlook of the family or community or army or, league of workers, group of people you're influencing, right? If need be, taking aggressive matters and not having a second to contemplate that. Just knowing what you want. And with a fair hand, though, the Emperor rules in a just way. It just is unbudging. It's for the betterment of foundation, also the expansion, but mostly foundation, right? This is the card that is like, we look out for numero uno first. It's not like there's not a thought of something that comes behind it. It's like it is a priority, put on your mask type of scenario off of the airplane. The mask drops, you put it on first so you can help others. That kind of divine masculine leadership. It says here, though, stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. So in this deck, which is given to me by Deanna, who came in the beginning of the reading, talking about stability. So stability of maybe your foundation internally, right? Your foundation and your relationship with self, maybe your foundation within the people who line up to support you in your immediate vicinity, whether it be work, religious sector, socializing, your house, right? And the next one is 8 of Wands. Okay, so some sort of message. This always reads to me message coming in swiftly, some sort of change, some sort of, also Wands is a fire element card. So it would be Sagittarius, Aries, or why am I drawing a blank? That is the weirdest thing. Of course, in this live. What is wrong with me? Aries, Leo. I have 2 Leos, and I know astrology, and I know. See? Maybe when you guys watch this, if anybody does watch it, you'll understand why. Live is like just not my forte, since I've not been feeling good, that is. Because I just don't like being as slow as I am, but that's okay. 8 of Wands talks about, leaving a situation that's either coming, that is leaving or going, a relationship that's leaving or going, an energy, because it's fire, something that is profoundly quick and swift, departing or entering, right? 8 sometimes, to me, can be a ending, of course, right? An ending of something that is of significant value, so something that you are used to deriving energy from. Again, a foundation, like a job, workspace, a group of people, an element, someone maybe departed you that is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag, perhaps of significant influence, matriarch or patriarch. We have the Emperor here, so perhaps grandpa, dad, uncle, male or divine masculine type of personality influence, right? That has departed quickly, or you're getting a message that this is no longer going to be a part of your foundation, right? That's what I get from this reading. And here we go. The festival. So this talks about probably what Gemini season is going to be about for a lot of people. Breaking loose, getting out, Memorial Day weekend, getting out and socializing, talking, and a lot of flickers of the past, yearnings and happy, joyful times and carefree moments, going to concerts, going to places that you normally aren't able to go to during the hustle week, right? So this card is blessing you with that. The festival number 27 creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic event. So blessings to you, whoever happens to listen to this, if anybody. if you are planning something for yourself or planning something that is a joyful occasion. Blessings to you and congratulations. And to leave off with what was supposed to be a quick reading, trying to keep these under 20 minutes. Yep, 15, so we're good. This is again the another one of my unorthodox ways of reading. This is a card out of it's actually a board game, and it has lyrics, like it's like name that tune type of thing. So it's significant though for those of you who stuck around or happen to hear this. It says, sitting in my class, just drifting away, staring into the windows of the world. The song is I Love Your Smile, and the artist is Shanice. That's funny. Shanny. Your line, call you up in the middle of the night like a firefly without a light. The song is Runaway Train, and the artist is Soul Asylum. So if that means anything to you, those songs or maybe the lyrics, that is what it is there for. So, all right, guys, day number two. I'm going to try to keep this going. Try to keep the flow going. Show you guys my space a little bit. Changed it up a little bit. Try to get back into the swing of things. A lot of things going on medically and such with not just me, but other people important to me and in my vicinity. So yeah, try to keep this going. Rest in peace to my Nana right there. Godness. Keep her with me always, and much love, guys.